Let's take a look at how to use the Stealthbits products to enable governance workflows on top of your data. This will allow you to assign owners to your different data repositories and let those owners control who can access their data, what they can do with it, and perform recertifications on top of who can access their data periodically. To start, I'm going to log in as an administrative account and navigate to the Access area where I have the ability to assign owners. Here you can see I've already assigned owners to a variety of resources, and if I wanted to, I can add additional resources, such as a file share here. Let me add the marketing share. And if I want to assign owners, it will recommend an owner based off of what the product's observed. You can see Rick here manages 100% of the active users with content on this share, so he may be a good owner. I can choose him. I can also specify additional users. In this case, I'm going to specify my demo account, Jeff. And now I've got 2 owners assigned who have the ability to control access to this resource. You can then enable additional options such as, do you want them to allow access requests? Should users be able to request access to this resource through our self-service portal? Do you want to allow these owners to change access ad hoc by adding and removing users whenever they need to? And do you want to assign groups that can be used to put users into and remove users from when you want to give different rights levels? Who should have read, who should have modify, who should have full control? You can map resource-based groups to these different levels. Once you've set those configurations and chosen how to secure your resource, now you can enable the owner to take control of their resource. The last thing you may want to do is schedule some resource reviews. So this is where you could come in and say you want to periodically review access to a file share, Active Directory, SharePoint site, whatever it is that you've been auditing. And I'm going to perform an access review of my marketing data. Choose access review. And I'm going to choose my marketing share. I can choose as many resources as I want. And now this is going to interact with my owners and let them know that they have been asked to perform a review of who has access to their resource. So if I log in as a different user, I'll log in as my Jeff Chia account. You can see this user has a different view. They can only see what they own, the development and marketing shares, and they have the ability to control access to these shares. If Jeff wanted to add a user to the marketing share to give them access to the content there, they can come in, change access, add or remove access, or change access for an existing user. If I wanted to add Bob, I could take Bob, add him to the modify access, provide any notes, and then it's going to go make that change in real time, notify Bob that he can now log in and start using this shared resource. You also can enable temporary access, so Bob's access can expire after a predetermined amount of time. Also, as an owner, I have the ability to participate in reviews. You can see the review I set up earlier is right here. I can begin the review at any time, and this is going to present me with a list of everybody that has access to my share and whether they have activity or not, so that it makes recommendations based on what it's observed as far as who should and should not have access. I can take any of these users, I can remove their access if they have no activity, and once I've performed the necessary changes, I can add notes and submit the review to be processed. And that's how easy it is for an owner to take control of their owned resources.